So this Patreon request and the other one I'm putting back to back because they both involve Kim Possible. So I thought it would be kind of fun to do these two Patreon requests back to back because they are Kim Possible related. And we're gonna start with this one, and this one comes from Bill McLaughlin. Let me be clear if it was from Bill. I got a lot of Patreon requests. I had an influx of Patreon requests. I got to make sure I'm certain who's who. Let me just look it up right here. Yeah, it's Bill. Okay, it was Bill. Just wanted to be sure. So Bill McLaughlin asked me to do a kind of hero-villain mashup kind of story with Kim Possible taking on Millennium from, of course, Hellsing. So, yeah. So Kim has taken on a lot of major villains, like Dr. Draken, Dr. Dementor, Gil, Duff Killigan. But the thing of it is, they're nothing compared to Millennium. They are in no way, shape, or form compared to just the absolute malice that is Millennium. These guys don't have a major plan. They don't have, some world-conquering scheme. It's just violence. That's the key. Like, that's all they want to do is violence. It's it's violence in its most purest form. They just want a bloody, bloody war. And even if they lose, they don't care. That's the thing. The last battalion is made up of Nazis, and not just any kind of Nazis, Nazi vampires, which is arguably a lot worse. It's objectively worst. So let's run through the gauntlet of people who Kim would have to face in Millennium. Of course, the Major at the top of the pyramid, a cybernetic human being so evil and so genius that would make Dr. Draken run in fear. The Doctor, who creates horrendous machinations that would twist your mind. The Captain, who is a werewolf. You have Zoran Blitz, who is a vampire brick shithouse of a woman who is capable of creating horrendous nightmares. Then you have Schrodinger, who is both everywhere and nowhere. Yeah, you also have the Tubalcan Andrahando. I butchered that name, but yeah, the Dandy Man, who uses playing cards as a weapon. You have Rip Van Winkle, who is a expert sniper with a magic bullet that can tear through literally anything. Yeah, it's not going to be a good day for Kim. That's all I can say, is that it's just not going to be a good day to be Kim Possible, because, like I said, she's may have taken on a lot of, very, well-known villains. She's taken on a lot of dangerous people throughout her time, but they are nothing, absolutely nothing compared to, they are absolutely nothing compared to just the abject horror that Millennium can unleash upon you. Millennium is not just full of Nazi vampires. They are genetically enhanced. Oh, I forgot to mention Luke and Jean Valentine, the Valentine brothers. Those two psychopaths. These guys don't die like vampires either. They don't die like your typical vampires. They're genetically enhanced. They're almost in some cases cybernetically and enhanced through means of paranormal research. They can't die like a normal vampire. So Kim can just put a stake through the heart, and some of these vampires would be like, really? That's the thing, is that these guys are also, even though it's known as the Last Battalion, that battalion's pretty big. It's only one battalion, but it is full of above human beings who are bloodthirsty, violent, and on top of that, they're already made of the most evil human beings on the face of the earth. So, yeah, you just gave the most inhuman piece of shit teeth and a thirst for blood. It's not going to end well. And the other thing is, like, Kim is also of a no-kill variety, but honestly, I do think if she's fighting the undead, it's gonna be like, I can kill them. And yeah, Kim is very skilled. Kim is a very skilled human being. She can put up a great fight. But the thing of it is, these guys don't play like your typical supervillains. These guys don't play around like your typical supervillains. These guys will literally go for the throat. They will not only go after you, they will go after your family, they will go after your friends. They may turn some of your friends into vampires or turn them into food right in front of you. Like, I can't even imagine the abject horror that Zoran would put upon Kim, or I don't know how Kim could dodge Rip Van Winkle's magic bullet, or keep up with Luke's superhuman speed. It would literally have to be like you'd have to team up with the villains, but even the villains would be like, fuck that, that's Millennium, we out. That's literally how I think it would go, is that it would be just an abject horror show. That's what's really scary about all this, is that these guys are brutality incarnate, and they don't play like your typical supervillain. These guys play on one ground: kill you, and kill your friends, kill your family. That's how that's how Millennium play, and in that they don't play around. These guys are, and not to mention, the Major could easily just not even like. The other thing is, these guys don't even need to touch you to kill you. Millennium could easily, like, the Major could just be like, oh, Kim Possible's a problem? Oh, just drop a few bombs on her house, that'll be fine. That settles it. If her family somehow survives, send a squad there to eat them. I don't know. And send the footage to her to watch. Yeah, that's how I feel like it would go. It would just be horror, just pure horror. That's all I can say. So you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of the idea of Kim Possible taking on Millennium? Or better yet, how could she survive Millennium? I want to thank Bill McLaughlin for sending me this video idea. And you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think? What do you think it would be? Do you think Kim could even survive Millennium? Also, if you are interested in having your own Patreon request done, just hit the link below to my Patreon and hit the 4th tier, where you guys can send video requests for me to do here on YouTube. But other than that, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.